Hello and good morning. Yes, we are loaded and ready to go. It's just a little after 6 a.m. Sue and Greg are just about ready to load up. Everybody's loaded up in the car. Let's have a look here. Looks like 85% in the battery. And if we look at our trip meter, it's zeroed for today, day 3. And this is from yesterday, 583 miles. So I think we're ready to go. Our next stop here will be a place called Brentwood. And this is kind of southwest of downtown St. Louis here. And it looks like we're going to arrive with 36%, so that's perfect. It's 85 miles. We'll head that way, and then our whole trip today, if I reset this to our destination, which is Rochester, I gotta find it, there it is. Today we're driving here to Rochester, and it's going to take us from where we're at right here in Mount Vernon to it wants to take us to a northern supercharger, which is baloney. It's too much traffic along 70, so we will add Brentwood here, add stop, add Brentwood, and now the map will include that stop here. It'll reroute here in a second, hopefully. Yeah, it's still ciphering. The map has gotten very good, and the navigation is great. So we will now continue the way I want from Mount Vernon over here to Brentwood, and then we will go up here on Wentzville Parkway all the way to Hannibal, from Hannibal to Mount Pleasant, and then continue north all the way to Rochester, all the way to Waterloo, and then up to Rochester. So that's our route today. All right, we better get to it. Just leaving the hotel. Here is the supercharger at the hotel. It's Doubletree Hotel there. And then we're gonna stop and get a Scottish breakfast. At least some of us are. Greg and Susie got some oatmeal from the hotel. If that works. I'm gonna pull in here and we're gonna get a little Scottish breakfast. I hope they're open this morning.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Broadway Street.
Yes, dear. We are up on the interstate. Another, quarter mile here, we get on 64. 64 takes us to the west. Current time, 6:29. I stopped, got my Scottish breakfast, and Sue and Greg got some oatmeal from the hotel. So we're all happy.
Now take exit 96 on the left.
Yes, ma'am. We're up here on Interstate 64 westbound. Sun's just peeking up behind us. Let's have a look around. So here's a metric for you. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. We're burning 649 watt hours per mile, doing 70 miles an hour, pulling this 4x8 U-Haul trailer. That'll give you some idea how much energy you're going to be using at this speed. One thing I found, however, if you slow down by 5 miles an hour, it drops into the 400. So it goes up exponential, I think. This is interesting. We've been on this flat ground here doing a constant 70. There was a 55 in there, back, you can see it on the left. And then we're just kind of holding the constant 65, or make that 70. Yeah, look at that usage. Wow. Look at the average, 600. Pretty interesting. The ground fog is just above the ground.
Yeah.
In 1 mile, keep left to take Interstate 64 west towards St. Louis.
We're just coming into St. Louis. We've got to go this way and that way, and I'll video what I can. There's the arch. Jeez,
There it is.
Yeah, how about that?
Railroad stuff.
Old railroad. Guess everybody's heading to town to go to work. That's
what's
good.
going on.
Social Security for us. Are you kidding? You guys go. Go.
Monday morning.
Yeah, this is early Monday morning. Everybody's going to work. And that's a good thing. If we look over here, we got the railroad bridge, which is very cool.
It's sort of an interesting juxtaposition.
Yeah, it's all riveted type of bridge. Very cool. And then, of course, downtown. And you got the biggest mega power pole you've ever seen. Look at that. They gotta have that span the entire Mississippi River here. Wow. Look at that. Anyway, back to downtown. There's downtown. I'm gonna pay attention here, and got a little ways to go. This will get us all the way down to a place called Brentwood Supercharger, which is cool. And Busch Stadium. Alright, well there's your tour of downtown. I'm going to pay attention here. Looks like we're going by some old buildings. Of course, I would bet most of the buildings here in St. Louis are pretty old. Through downtown, at least the thick of it, and we're working our way to the west here. Looks like the superchargers in 3.9 miles. Cross your fingers, hopefully we can find a pull-in one that a non-trailer is not parked in. I'm here in Brentwood, Missouri. This is a 12-stall version 3. It's kind of shoehorned here in the back of this looks like some kind of a mall or store or something. It's 8 a.m., nothing's open. No place to use the restroom here. And it is version 3. It's absolutely filthy. I don't know what's going on with that. A lot of Teslas parked here in the lot. I assume maybe from the apartments or something, or I couldn't tell you. We went ahead and ninja'd in and wasted 3 spots, but as you can see, there's no real big traffic here yet. Anyway, we've just got 20 minutes to charge and we're on down the road. Let's have a look around. We've got, looks like maybe a hotel or apartments or something, maybe a hotel. I don't know, I can't quite tell you. There's not much going on here. I'm gonna walk around the front and see what we got, but that's it. Yeah, I think I found a gold mine here. Up behind the supercharger is some kind of a shopping area. Just all kinds of things here. Auto center, you get it, you guess it. And guess what? There's a Target over there. And what happens at a Target? We're gonna go check for Tesla stuff. And Target comes through again. I scored myself a Hummer EV remote control RC car and a Tesla with moving parts. All right, back to the supercharger. Here we are at the Brentwood supercharger. It's located behind a big shopping center where you can find a restroom and a Target or one of the other stores. If you're lucky, you might find yourself a Model 3 with moving parts like this, or even a Hummer EV remote control car at Target. We're here, we're charged. Not many people charging here, which is a good thing for us. We didn't have to disconnect the trailer. All right, I think it's time to go. We're charged. It is located behind this giant shopping center, and there's nothing here, but you actually have to walk where that truck's coming out around the building here. This is the back of the shopping center. Okay, let's hit it. We are back up on Interstate 64, headed to the west. It'll curve around to the north. Next charge stop is a place called Hannibal, and that's in Missouri. And it looks like now 17% on arrival, which is fine. So we'll get there. We're continuing down Interstate 64. We're going to meet up here with Interstate 70 and then continue north. There's Interstate 70. Uh-oh, am I in the wrong lane here? No. As we pass Interstate 70, we continue on Highway 61 here, heading north. We're out here on Highway 61. Things have calmed down now that we've gotten out of the St. Louis area. It's a 4-lane divided highway. It's pretty nice. You can see the trees are turning. It's fall almost. Just coming into Hannibal, Missouri, and apparently the locals don't do any of the speed they're supposed to. But the supercharger's coming up, and we've been watching it. Still 8 unused. I suspect there's not a lot of Teslas traveling, at least today, up this side of the road, Highway 61 here. Anyway, we'll be there in just half a mile, I think. Oh, it says 1 mile. Yeah, we're at Casey's General Store. They were nice enough to set us up. And unfortunately, the only pull-in spot is used by a non-towing trailer guy. We're in Hannibal, Missouri, here at the Casey's General Store, gas station convenience store. This is an 8-stall version 2. We showed up with a trailer, and unfortunately, somebody without a trailer decides to park here, which makes it more difficult for us, and of course we have to remove our trailer. Even though we've got that down relatively fast, it's still a pain in the butt. So if you're not carrying a trailer, suggestion, pro tip here would be don't use these spots, or use them at the very last one used. That would be really great. Here's a fun fact. This supercharger is being driven by a 750 kilowatt transformer, which of course if you were to get 250 kilowatts times 8, it's 2 megawatts. Typically that's never the case. You charge up, you get a burst of 250 for 5 minutes maybe, and then it drops off. So the average usage here in an 8-stall version 3 is much lower than 2 megawatts. This 750 will do just that here. We're just leaving Hannibal, Missouri, headed north here, Highway 61. We continue north here on Highway 61 out of Hannibal. Hannibal was an interesting stop. It was an 8-stall version 2. When we arrived, some guy had pulled into the trailer spot. He said he didn't know how to back in. Well, maybe he needs practice a little bit. It's okay. Took my spot, so we had to disconnect. We disconnected, and some lady with a big truck pulled in right next to the trailer. Couldn't hardly back the car back in to get the trailer. And finally managed to do that. We charged up to, I don't know, was it 18, 19%? And we forgot to put our trailer simulator in, and we plugged in, it dropped to 12% on arrival. So it was a calamity errors, but we worked it, and it seemed to be just fine. Heading out of town here now and by all the farms. It's a pretty nice road all in all. Little house on the prairie. Got your drunk. Motel entrance. Let's have a look around here. Yeah, we're 31 miles and 31% left in the battery. And driving down the road, and if we do an energy check, it looks like 14% on arrival, so we're doing okay. Guess what, Martha? We're just about in Iowa. You can check this cool house out here. Cool. All right, well, it's probably right on the state line here. I think I'll miss the sign if I pass this guy, but we're going to do it anyway. We are in Iowa officially. The problem is none of us saw the sign. The road changed, and not sure why we didn't see the sign, but whatever. Did see a sign saying something about Iowa community, so my guess is we're in Iowa. Make that 5.4 miles from the supercharger now. Let's hope the folks have plugged into the proper one and left us the pull-in so we can just drive in.
Now take exit 42A on the right.
All right, here we go. This is Mount Pleasant, Iowa.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto East Washington Street.
Yes, ma'am. We currently have a stated charge of 11, but
now turn left onto East Washington Street.
maybe it'll be less than that. All right, this is a divided highway. We'll wait till everybody's gone. All right, Hy-Vee.
Now turn left onto South Prairie Avenue.
We'll do it. Okay, come on now. There we go. Well, how about that?
Now turn right.
I'm telling you. So what I'm gonna do, let's see.
Now you
Yeah,
have
I
arrived
can
at your
make it.
destination.
Actually, this way will allow me to get the trailer cocked as hard as I can. See? There we go.
All right, what do we got for
Well,
state
let me get in here first. Alright. Alright, I think that's about as far in as I can go. Alright, state of charge, 10%.
10%.
Yeah, not bad. Let's have a look at our trips. We have 289 miles so far today. 156 kilowatt hours used and a burn rate of 540 watt hours per mile. This is what you do with a pull-in spot. If you ever come to a supercharger and you're not pulling a trailer, please don't park in the pull-in spot. It's used for people like me that pulling a trailer need it. The rest of the spots are all back in. If you have trouble backing in, my suggestion is go to a supermarket like this and practice backing into random parking spots. It's very easy. I did a video on it. Check my channel. It's very easy to do. In fact, you can do it almost in your sleep. Well, we're here. We arrived with 10%. We're going to charge up, and I think we're going to go get something to eat at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee has fresh, hot stuff. They even make sushi every day. Looks pretty darn good to me. We're back in the car. Had an awesome lunch here at Hy-Vee. I recommend them anytime you charge. It's pretty nice cafeteria style in there. 89% ran over. And now it, oh wow. We went so far over, it wants to take us to Waterloo, and it says 5%. Well, let's have a look at the map here. Wow, I don't think that was our next stop. Must have redone the deal here. No, I think that was our next stop. I think there was another supercharger here in the middle somewhere, and we'll probably end up going to number 7 here in Cedar Rapids, but it's okay. We're gonna try it. We're 5% on arrival here. Just 129 miles. I think we'll be just fine. Here's our progress. Our first stop will be Cedar Rapids, then Waterloo, and then all the way to Rochester. Should be easy. Straight north from here. Just coming into Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We're 2.5 miles from the supercharger here, and we'll get a 10-minute charge. Yeah, that's all we need to get to Waterloo, and then from Waterloo it's 30 minutes and then on to Rochester. So there you have it. We're off the highway in Cedar Rapids. Looks like we're going through a mature part of town. that is. Oh, it's a school. How cool is that? Anyway, we're heading that way. Yeah, it looks like we turn in here. I can see the superchargers. Oh, hey, it's another
Now turn left.
Hy-Vee. Let's get some dessert here. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. All right. Go Hy-Vee. Now, if there's a pull-in one, we are golden. If there's not, we got to disconnect. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to do the end spot thing, maybe. Yeah, I think so. We just got 10 minutes. We're going to snag the 2 end spots. We'll see how that works. Drive through the parking lot. We line up for our approach. Looks like we have a couple customers. That's plenty of other superchargers. And we're going to try to ninja this in without hitting this deal. And I think we're good. Yeah. All right, we're good. Let's get it going. 41% on arrival. We have, we look at our trips. We have 363, 197, and 542. All right, we are charged here in Cedar Rapids. I pulled in and I kind of scared the Model 3 sitting next to me, and that's Anthony. Anthony, nice talking to you, and good luck. Remember, try that Model Y, like I said. It's really an awesome car. Okay, guys, what are we here? Next stop, Waterloo, and arrival percentage is 23%. I think we got enough juice. What do you think? All right, let's hit it. We're back up on the highway here, going around Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And it looks like our next destination is Waterloo at 54 miles. 51 minutes to go. We are now north of Cedar Rapids on Highway 380. Heading that way. Next stop, Waterloo, 44 miles. We are here, Waterloo, Iowa. As you can see, it's kind of around the corner.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Hawkeye Road.
Yes, we will. Yeah, so all 8 appear to be free. That's certainly encouraging for what we need it for with the trailer. There's the cabinets. It's in the parking lot of the, what is that?
It's right here.
Yeah, I know.
Now turn right onto Sarah
Oh,
Drive.
another Hy-Vee. Good work. All right, come
Now
on.
turn left.
Yes, you can do it. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to have to
Now
come
you
in
have
from the
arrived at
far.
your destination.
Wow. Hy-Vee has their parking generally slanted or canted. And what we're going to have to do is gobble up the same number of stalls, but it's going to be a little different. So there's a Mach-E here charging at a something. And I hate to do it, but let's see if I can get in behind him here. We're going to have to, I don't plan to whack him. Just tickle him a little. Oh, it's fine. We just pull up to this one here, and we are good.
State of charge.
State of charge, 27% here. And our trip data is as follows. 420. Hey, good number. 227 kilowatt hours used and a rate of 451. Let's get hooked up. All right, here we go. The end spot is available if it gets full. I've gobbled up 3 whole spots, best I could do, and these 4 additional spots are available. So nobody here anyway. All right, I'm going in. It's 75% in the battery. It looks like we've got a 16% arrival, so let's go. We're here in Waterloo, just going through town.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto West 1st Street.
Looks like it wants to take us through town here. Hope the GPS is kind to us.
Now turn right onto West 1st Street.
A lot of cool old houses here in town. Yeah, look at that. All right, going over the bridge again, it looks like, over the railroad maybe. Looks like. Let's have a look around. We're just north here of wherever the heck we were. They're all blending together. Yeah. More agriculture. Here's a older farm, it looks like. And I don't know how old. Older. Let's have a look around. We continue on Highway 63 now, and we are in Minnesota. There you go. Minnesota, don't you know? Shot right down the road. Let's have a look at what we used today. We drove 544 miles. 285 kilowatt hours of energy used, an average burn rate of a whopping 525 watt hours per mile. So far, the trip all the way from North Carolina is 1,127 miles, 589 kilowatt hours of energy used, and an average rate of 523 watt hours per mile. That's not bad, pulling an almost 2-ton trailer. I think we drove it over a scale. I think it's closer to 1,800 pounds. It's looking good, and we're going to be here for a few days here in Rochester, so all is good. Thank you for watching the series. We'll pick it up here once we get on the road again, heading towards Wyoming. Thank you for watching. Look for the upcoming videos here in the series, and take care.